26 February 2024 Morning Murli Om Shanti Bab Dada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, the teacher is bodiless and you therefore have to make effort to have remembrance. While remembering Baba, when the examination is over, you will then go home. Question. You children have to make effort to stay in remembrance. So what should you never be deceived by? Answer. When you have a vision of a soul and you see a sparkling light, there is no benefit in that. It is not that by having a vision or by receiving Baba's drishti, your sins are cut away or you receive liberation. No, in that case, you would be deceived even more. Make effort to have remembrance. It is only by making this effort that you will reach your karmatit stage. It is not that when Baba gives you drishti, you become pure. You have to make effort. That one is the bodiless teacher whom you meet every 5000 years. We have to consider yourselves to be souls, and that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, the teacher is teaching you. You definitely have to remember the teacher until you pass your examination. By remembering him, you will pass your examination and you will then go home. As soon as your examination is over, the drama will finish. You children know that you have to play the parts of 84 births that are recorded in you souls. The Father himself says, "Remember me and your sins will be absolved." This takes time. Each one has to check to see that you do not forget Baba. Sin is committed when you perform those acts with your physical organs. You know why Vishnu and Sri Krishna have been given the discuss of self-realization. On the path of devotion, they have portrayed him killing Akasur and Bakasur devils with it. There is no question of killing anyone. It is a matter of cutting away your sins. Shiva Baba is also called the spinner of the discus of self-realization. He has the knowledge of the whole cycle. The soul has received from the Father the knowledge of how the world cycle turns. You have to adopt the discus of self-realization and burn away your sins. Imbibe knowledge and remember the Father. In fact, Shiva Baba does look at everyone. Sins will not be absolved by him looking at you or giving you knowledge. The Father shows you the way, follow Srimat. Sins are cut away through our own efforts. You sing, "We came bodiless and we have to return home bodiless." That refers to this time. The versions of the Father are then useful on the path of devotion. You have to have a very good practice of considering yourself to be a soul. You children have to claim your lottery while remembering the Father so that all the rust will be removed. Those who are in the stage of retirement adopt many gurus, but they still don't remember the gurus as much as they remember the deities. In fact, deities do not have to be remembered, nor do deities ever teach you anything. The Father comes when the tasks of establishment and destruction have to take place. You children know that destruction takes place every cycle. The kingdom of the deities whom you worship is once again being established. The cycle of 5000 years continues to turn. People go crazy. They are all following the directions of Maya. They do not know the meaning of burning Ravan. Your names are spinners of the discus of self-realization. Your aim and objective is in front of you. When the cycle of drama comes to an end, the Father comes and gives you this knowledge. Later, when you go on to the path of sin, the night begins and we continue to come down. Happiness continues to decrease. You have the whole cycle in your intellects, exactly as it is in the Father's intellect. However, you have to make effort to become pure. This is why you call out, "Baba, Come and make us impure ones pure. So this knowledge is needed. You have to change from human beings into deities. The Father comes to teach you children Raj Yoga. No one else knows how to teach you that. You are now becoming pure and charitable souls. The history and geography of the world is being repeated. These are such deep matters. People neither know souls nor the Supreme Soul. Only the Father tells you what souls are like and what their parts are. It is a wonder how a whole part is recorded in a tiny soul. As soon as you hear this, you have goose pimples. Simply remember Baba and the cycle. Also remember the teacher and this knowledge. Those people are Hatha Yogis. Only the Father teaches you easy yoga. At first, your path was the pure family path, and it has now become the impure family path. It now has to become pure once again. The Father is ever pure. He comes to give you Srimat. You children understand that you were Sato Pradhan and that you have become Tamo Pradhan. Number wise. You now have to become Sato Pradhan once again. You will become that number wise according to the drama. The seed knows how the tree emerges from him. Only the Father tells you the secrets of this human world tree. Shiv Baba is also the master of the garden. He knows that his garden was very beautiful. There was such a first class garden of God. Now it is a devilish garden. The kingdom of Ravan is called Shaitan. There is violence everywhere. They are all sitting ready with atomic bombs. Everyone knows that those things are not for storing and that destruction definitely has to take place through them. However, they show that the great Mahabharat war took place and that only the five Pandavas were saved and that they too then melted away. However, there would not have been any result through that. Bharat was looted and they are now giving the return. They will continue to give till the end. It used to be the kingdom of deities over the whole world. They were very wise. There, they don't need to take any advice from the advisors. You children should be amazed at how Baba is giving you sovereignty. The Father comes and gives you the fruit of your devotion. Essence for Dharana, first point. Adopt the discourse of self realization and burn your sins away. Be careful that you don't perform any sinful acts through your physical organs. Make effort for yourself to become karmatit. Dharana, second point. Do not desire to have a vision. Neither do you receive liberation by having a vision, nor are your sins cut away. There is no benefit in having a vision. The rust can only be removed by remembering the Father and this knowledge. Blessing. May you be filled with all attainments, and your face show that you have received all elevated attainments. May you be filled with all attainments, and your face show that you have received all elevated attainments. At the confluence age, you Brahmin souls have received the blessing. May you be filled with all attainments. Souls who have received such a blessing do not need to make effort. The sparkle on their faces show that they have attained something, that they are souls who are embodiments of attainment. People see the faces of some children. They say that the destination seems to be very high and that they have had very elevated renunciation. Although their renunciation is visible, their fortune is not. When you remain the intoxication of having all attainments and show that fortune, they will then easily be attracted to come. Slogan. Success is merged where there is zeal and enthusiasm in a gathering of unity that follows one direction. Success is merged when there is zeal and enthusiasm in a gathering of unity that follows one direction.